Good evening, BC. Happy Saturday night to you. Doompaul here, coming from Boise, Idaho. A little exhausted after this past week. I can't say I'm not, but trying to get myself out of it by listening to a little bit of music today while I was cleaning the house. Hope you all doing well. Been trying to catch up on your shows, and been enjoying that. But let's get into it. Gonna do I got 5-6 records today. A little departure from my normal 4 because I've been listening to a lot of music. You know, at first recently I haven't been able to listen to any music at all. I just haven't been in the right frame of mind. Just haven't. And today I was finally actually able to sort of shake myself out of that funk and get listening to some music again, which was pretty fantastic. I needed that. I needed some respite from all the craziness going on right now. So let's get into it. Okay, so you know, I certainly started with something monumental that I decided to listen to, and I actually been trying to listen to this thing for about a week, longer than that actually, and try to get through the entire thing. It's Yes songs. First of all, Roger Dean is God. You just don't see anything like this ever. Just beautiful presentation. And it comes with this nice little book of the band. All their pictures and all that stuff. 3 records on this set. Picked it up in my local shop for pretty much next to nothing. And I'll put all that away later. And you know, I've had it for a couple months, and I enjoy Yes, I do. I definitely do. I think some of their songs are fantastic. And I've seen some of their live stuff on videos, and I've enjoyed it. This, however, and this is highly spoken of, this set, three record set. It's pretty well thought of. I go to the Prague archives a lot, because it's the only site that my work doesn't block, so I can get into the forums and everything else. I check stuff out there, and you know, they think pretty highly of this record, and I like Yes a lot. I do. Guilty pleasure, sure, whatever. And there are some moments on this 3 record set that are fantastic. Roundabout, stuff like that. I mean, some of the classic Yes songs are just fantastic. What I'm not into is just the utter wankery of just some of the non-stop doodly doo stuff. I mean, some of the stuff that punk really, you know, stuck their middle finger out to Prague about. Because you can tell a lot of this is such ego-driven wankery, it's just disturbing. Yes, they can all play their instruments very, very, very well, but sometimes too much is too much, and I think it comes across here. It's almost like, I don't know. It's almost like a schoolyard, like, puffed up chest fight where I don't know. I don't know. Look. It's parts of it are fantastic. It's trying to sit and listen to it all at one time, while you're not doing anything else but trying to sort of absorb it. A little too much for me. Anyway, next. My next review will be short. This is actually why I'm doing more than one records, because this next record, this review will be rather short. It's on the Areola label. I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen the Areola label. I've never heard of it before. I thought it was a pretty cool name. This is Bandit. Imagine, if you will, the Eagles. Only they didn't know how to play their instruments all that well. That's Bandit. To be perfectly frank, the only reason I picked up this record was I thought the cover was so inept that it was pretty fantastic. And yeah, I won't be listening to this again. You know, and this guy here, where is he? He's just like, "Hi, how you doing?" Yeah. No. And this guy here, he's pointing at you and being like, "Think twice. Don't buy this record." And I should have listened. The next record was actually I actually got a digital download from one of the fellows in the VC, who sadly his name eludes me at this second. Yeah, and I dug it. I dug it. It is Gygax's Critical Hits. Oh, there's the download card. You know, here's the thing. Having a name like Gygax, you have a lot to live up to. A lot. I mean, I grew up a D&D nerd supreme, and Gygax was pretty much God. And when I heard that there was a band called Gygax, I kind of flipped my wig a little bit. I like how they have the stats for the band. It's not what I expected. I listened to the download that my VC brother gave to me, and I enjoyed it. And I went and I wrote Creator Destruction Records so I could pick up a copy, because, you know, just strictly on the Gygax name alone. And the record's all fancy and spacey and stuff like that. And they have song titles like Chain Lightning. And I guess they sold out. And so I was like, well, if you ever dig any up, let me know. You know. And about a month ago, I got an email from the guy that runs Creator Destructor, and he's like, "Hey, I found one." And I was like, "Yes!" So I got it. With a name like Gygax, I would totally expect like epic power metal, really in the D&D vein. This is more like stoner rock. You know, it's more like stoner rock. It's really, if you know Fireball Ministry, it's very, very Fireball Ministry. Just for a place to touch base with, it's very much in that vein, sort of almost commercial stoner rock, done well. The vocalist doesn't have that much of a range, and like I said, with something called Gygax, I was expecting more. I would even say like an early Manila Road feel, but stoner rock, and that's okay. That's totally cool. It just look, having the name Gygax, that's a hard name to live up to. So anyway, Gygax, give it a spin. I actually have a download code now from that if somebody's interested in hearing, let me know, because I want to pass on the love. The next record I got, was really thrilled to get because I go to this local record store. There's two record stores in my town. One's a big sort of, it's definitely independent, but it's big and it's it'll have what you're looking for, but you'll pay for it. And the second one is right near my house, and it's called Record World, and it's run by this cool cat named Jesse. And he's always cool about setting stuff aside for me, and he's always throwing me bones and everything else. And he's just it's everything you would ever want in a record store. Really cool, And he pulled this out the other day, and this is something that I wanted for a while. It's Uriah Heep, very heavy, very humble, and it's the UK press, and it gatefolds out like this. And and I know it's the UK press because it's got the import album sticker. It's I checked on Discogs. I have had some luck with Uriah Heep, and I've had some not so much luck with Uriah Heep. And boy, this one starts out strong with what is it, Gypsy? I think the name of the song is Gypsy. Gypsy Woman or something. Yeah, Gypsy. Boom! Fantastic. Just fantastic. And I really, really, really dig it. This is everything I want Uriah Heep to be with this song. It kind of simmers down from there a little bit, but still a perfectly fine record. Perfectly fine. Absolutely worth a listen. Yeah. But I was thrilled to get that. And this not the creepiest thing you've ever seen? It's just creepy. Absolutely. There's a couple of record covers that disturb me. But this one has always been one like, that's just nuts. I don't know what it is. And I don't get creeped out easy, but that one's always sort of got under my skin a little bit. Same trip, in a completely different vein, I managed to pick up a Tangerine Dreams Stratosphere. This was a big surprise for me. Once again, from the Prog Archives, I've read a lot about these guys. I can't even see it. Here's the back. Absolutely dig this record. Really brought a smile to my face. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of a 1980s movie soundtrack, like a B more horror movie soundtrack with it's just absolute synth and just that whole 80s sound. And I think this was actually 76. Let me see if I can find out real quick. 76, yeah. And boy, what a load of fun this thing is. It's and it's kind of funny because Tangerine Dream is known for doing soundtracks, and you can absolutely see why, because it just this record is a movie soundtrack, and you can totally see that. I mean, you could totally just a weird 80s horror movie or something like that. This goes totally along with. And boy, I really, really enjoyed it from the second I put the needle to the wax. Dug the heck out of it. So, anyway, it's pretty much what I got today. Like I said, thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. And I hope all is well. And I'm gonna spin a bunch more records tomorrow because I'm cleaning the house. And yeah, so that's how I should end it every show. Yeah. Anyway, goodbye.